Which Reddit life hack do you use on a daily basis? Address car and or house problems ASAP. An inconvenient $100 repair job now might save you from a potential $1,000 job 3 months from now if you don't stop the damage immediately. Address car and or house problems ASAP. I used to think my grandma was a sucker when it came to the mechanic. Anytime a mechanic would tell her she needed anything, she would do it. Her car runs like a dream and she's had it forever. I keep a bowl of lemons out in my kitchen. People really think I have my shit together. Setting a 45 to 60 minute timer, getting rid of any and all distractions, and just doing as much as I can on a task in that period of time. It has kept me on top of assigned readings/schoolwork that tends to pile up, cleaning, and working out. The best part is typically once the timer is up I just keep going cause hell, I've already started. 10 out of 10 would recommend for any procrastinator. A learning specialist talked to me about this after a particularly bad semester in college. The problem was that she suggested 3-minute short breaks with 15-minute longer breaks. She also said that once I got past the initial starting point and got into the groove of an assignment, I should consider simply pushing through the breaks, as opposed to respecting them and keeping them consistent. In other words, she basically minimized the breaks in the interest of perceived efficiency, which completely goes against the spirit and science behind the technique. Unsurprisingly, I tried her version of the technique multiple times and found it to be too rigid and, overall, unsustainable. If I had actually done the 4 Pomodoro on, 1 Pomodoro off method that is commonly practiced, I think I would have been much more successful with it. If it takes less than 15 minutes to do it, just do it. Really helped with my procrastination problem over small tasks piling up. If someone walks in the opposite direction as you, walking towards you, you can start walking slower and they'll move out of your way. I don't know why but it works. Ask questions. Don't criticize or patronize a person instantly. Ask for clarification when something is not clear. Provide options in your questions. Sometimes an argument is not about winning. It's telling about how you feel and if the other person respects you or not. If your nose is clogged, make a fist and place your hand above your eyebrows. Tilt your head back, and press down on your forehead. You now have one unclogged nose. I wish I had this in college. If I have work or study to do, and I'm not motivated and just start procrastinating, again, I watch a video or listen to a podcast of the topic on YouTube/RedTube and continue to procrastinate. It helps to get my brain focused from the subject before I get started on my own critical thinking. That way I'm not going from 0 to 100, and risking my attention going elsewhere, if you catch my drift. Every time I get up from my living room or desk to go to a different room I clean something on the way. Instead of making cleaning a bigger event that I have to allocate time for, it's just something I do when I need to take a piss or refill my water bottle. Well, my brother told me this but he found this on Reddit. Have 6 seconds of courage and you can get many great things in life. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I throw some toilet paper before I go. Number 2. Never been kissed by Poseidon since started doing that. If you want to have a seat on the bus/train to yourself, when the doors open and the new people get on, just smile at the door and pat the seat next to you, almost inviting them to sit there. No one ever does. To make myself get up to do something I don't want to, I count down from 6 to 0 and on 0 I force myself to get up. So much more productive now. Out of curiosity, why 6? I have absolutely no idea. That's what the person said, so I just went with it. Drinking a glass of water right as you wake up. Feels like my whole body gets hydrated, gives me energy, it's amazing. Also focusing on breathing. So I used to have a lot of chest pains, doctor wanted to send me to a cardiologist. I just stopped for a minute thought about the situation and began doing controlled breathing exercises. Haven't had chest pains since. Having trouble falling asleep? Breath. Stressed? Breath. The human body is really amazing. I work at a bougie coffee shop. Instead of saying thanks for waiting or even sorry for the wait, I always say thank you for your patience. People respond to it better because you are thanking them, which means they did something right and saying they have a good quality like patience. If you say sorry for the wait, you're apologizing, which means you did something wrong, and waiting is something people don't like doing, so they respond more negatively and annoyed. I deal with a lot of rich and entitled people, so it's important to make them feel better about themselves, and I make some pretty good tip money for it, so I'm cool with it. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos we post daily. While you're here, go ahead and subscribe to our Twitter. That was funny. Thanks for watching. Until next time.